tripping today, yo, it's my doc, bitch. Won't sign my FMLA, bitch. Know my diabetes is affecting my life. Time to turn this shit around and find a new doc, right? I don't got time for this shit, worked all week. Kids telling me they hungry as we speak. What I gotta do to get a little time for me? I guess when they get older, then mommy can be free. When it comes to my music, I get busy with mine. I rock rough and stuff, and I'm raging this time. 80s, baby, you can't blame me. You trying to play me? Let me get your game of tag. We could dirty dance Swayze. Queen of the hearts in this wonderland. Off with your head. Wait, let me think. Off again, I said. All I see is red. You niggas is done me super foul. Stinking ugly, but got bitches somehow. If you don't like my answer, I don't know what to say. Put this pussy on your lips and have a nice day. I'm cutting up, giving no fucks on who you testing. Bill Quist, I'ma love you and start digesting. Lights, camera, action, my label, Reese, Carthen, records, we stable. Knocking on my lap, stay a toast for the table. Yeah, I'm about to eat you up. Lights, camera, action, my label, Reese, Carthen, records, we stable. Knocking on my lap, say a toast for the table. Yeah, I'm about to eat you up. If you ever with me, we chillin', I'm loyal to the end. Unless you fucking cross me, you filthy hoe, you not my friend. Shawnee used to say, what you need them for? Now I sit back and laugh, she was hella right though. But I'm alright though, kissing ass is not my style. And I cut you out of my life, nigga, snip, that's how. Can I get a yes, Lord? Put it on pause, your Facebook friends will share some shit, but not yours. Gotta get out of my feelings, time to do this shit. Trust is in the building, gotta gas the mic. Don't care about your feelings, glad we on the same page. We enemies, you can't rescind this. Step into the side, niggas stay out my way. Bitches feel trust, but they hate all day. Trust is hitting you, CEO on Reese Carthen Records. Hustle hard and getting all the rewards. Lights, camera, action, my label, Reese Carthen Records, we stable. Knocking on my lap, stay a toast for the table. Yeah, I'm about to eat you up. Lights, camera, action, my label, Reese Carthen Records, we stable. Knocking on my lap, say a toast for the table. Yeah, I'm about to eat you up. Coming for your throats abruptly. Now that I gas, you can't say that you don't know me. Trust. Coming for your throats abruptly. Now that I gas, you can't say that you don't know me. Okay. This that introduction, just to let you know a little something, not much. Cause you bitches try to clone me. Phony, don't phone me. We good over here. We don't like that weird shit going on around here. Lights, camera, action, my label, Reese Carthen Records, we stable. Knocking on my lap, stay a toast for the table. Yeah, I'm about to eat you up. Lights, camera, action, my label, Reese Carthen Records, we stable. Knocking on my lap, say a toast for the table. Yeah, I'm about to eat you up.
What up out there from the 719? It's your homeboy Little Addy, the Wolf Man. You listen to me here on Mixler.com/Mountain High 10. Tune in and keep it lit. Out! On Mountain High 10 Radio.
So you ain't trying to call me out, say you trying to do something, you know? That's what I do. Shit. I'll be all alone, yeah, I'll be on my own. Don't be on my face, yeah, you know you don't know me.
Take off.
I'll be on my own. You say you at home and you home alone. You say I'm a dog and I need a bone. I know what you want from me. You don't want money, you want all of me. I'ma fly you out, fly you overseas. I'ma show the world what's best for me. I be overseas. I be chillin', I be out here in the breeze. I keep that 9 on me like I'm Drew Brees. Who you trying to teach? You don't even go to church, but you still wanna try to preach. I'm running up, never be a runner up. You know that we coming up. The spot is only #1. You cannot outnumber us. Do it till the sun is up. Do it till my rain is over. Like I be drowning, yeah, my brother said. Never trust fucking mounted up. Still I got my rags mounted up. Damn, my parents proud of us. Even though we smoke the loudest stuff, they can't even hear us and they fear us, man, this shit is tough. I know what you want from me. You don't want money, you want all of me. I'ma fly you out, fly you overseas. I'ma show the world what is best for me. I be overseas. Take off. Take off. Take off. Take off.
3 minutes.
Yeah. Hey, what else, lady? You know it's 3.
Give money empire music.
Now let's get it. Yeah.
Yes, I did. I read the 3.0. I went to the brewery after the challenge, and that's where I was looking at because we were talking about because we were thinking about bringing the other box and doing like some kind of fundraiser charity.
Yeah.
And get some people to get on it, like kind of like do a bet, like each round $10. You want to see them go to the next round $10? Just try to raise some money.
Yeah.
For our stage, and that's when I looked up the version 3.0, and I'm like, oh hell no! And they don't even have the picture of the peanuts yet. Just an empty box.
Yes, just an empty box. Yes. That was nuts. And then 16 million Scoville at the end.
Oh, 16 million Scoville in version 3.0. It's just safe to say we're definitely not doing that. I don't know. I can't do that. But like we had talked about earlier, we got Kanashi Panda that's taking up the challenge for the Packing One Chip Challenge, and then next week it's supposed to be tonight. But I was being nice and give them some time. But we've got 719 Art Lab, May Edens from 719 Art Lab, and the owner of 8 Small Ponds going head to head next week with the Death Nut Challenge.
Is that next Monday or?
I don't know if it's gonna be next Monday or sometime next week. So right now the flyer says March ? At ?PM.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so we've got that going on. Welcome everybody. We're back. Well, we're not back. This is our first time on this morning here. You guys are tuned in to the Sarges Wake and Bake Hour. Waking and baking your morning and starting your morning off right. Episode 28 in the house. We've got Matt Pritchard returning from this weekend's debauchery with the Death Nut, coming on to talk about the aftermath. You could have at least wore a local artist shirt. Who? Oh, you?
Yeah.
Oh, I wore a local artist shirt.
I just grabbed one off the shelf, It is an artist, though.
Yeah, right? But we got Richard Sheldon. Thank you for tuning in. Christy, Marcus Marijuano, Danny Henson, James Firth. What's up, everybody? If you guys are tuned in with us, like and share this video. Get everybody tuned in with us this morning. We got some brand new music for you guys, submitted music. We've got some pretty cool news topics for you guys. We're also going to talk about just a recap and refresher about this Saturday's Death Nut Challenge. We're going to talk a little bit about that and more. This show is brought to you in part by our viewers and supporters, like each and every single one of you, making Mountain High 10 possible. So please make sure you guys like and share this video. Get all your friends invited with us every Monday through Friday morning, 8 to 9 a.m. starting your morning off right here. We're going to take some dabs. Just a quick disclaimer, the show is intended for individuals 21 and up only and in legal states. Nothing on here is for sale or for trading. It is only for educational and entertainment purposes only. So with that being said, also shout out to our partners out here, H1 Ponds, 719 Out Loud, Rocky Mountain Brewery, Syndicate Empire, The Frequency, Team MHX 420 Influencing Team. We've got Miss Tari coming on later this afternoon around 2 o'clock, so make sure you guys tune in for that. We've got Damian Gary on Wednesdays. We got Team MHX Gaming. We got a full lineup for you guys this week here on Mountain High 10 Entertainment. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Matt, you got some hellos? You got some hellos?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Shout out to Sheldon. Thank you for tuning in. My wife, of course, she's on there always. I know John should be tuning in soon if he's not in there, but shout out to you. And even the best of prayers to my homie that actually had to drop him off at court this morning. Hopefully he beats his tickets.
Oh, you got tickets?
He got tickets.
I got my next court date March 2nd for my dogs. I'm going to take my 20-hour community service sentence.
That's the best thing to do. That's the best thing.
20 hours of community service. Colorado Springs, y'all can suck it. That shit is cake. Cake. So we'll be doing that. But let's get this morning started. You know how we get it started. Get all your friends on here. Let's smoke. Let's dab. Matt's got some pre-rolls since he can't handle dabs in the mornings. But it's funny because he can handle 13 million Scoville but can't handle a fucking dab in the fucking morning. Real funny. And then he decides to come on here on the Sarges Wake and Bake show. Tell me.
Well, at least I come prepared, though. I come prepared to at least smoke.
That's true. I'll give you that. But we're gonna smoke it up. We've got some orange papaya. We'll probably go a little bit later today and go pick up some new stuff. Maybe either today or tomorrow. I don't know. I think I can make this last another day. So, but that's what we're smoking on. Let us know what you guys are smoking on. And let's start this morning. Waking and Baking. We're gonna come back and get you on some weather to start you off here in the 719. So tune in. It's your boy the Sarge with special guest Matt Pritchard from the Death Nut Challenge. Right here on the Sarges Wake and Bake Hour, Mountain High 10 Radio. Make sure you guys tune in with us, www.mixler.com/MountainHighXRadio.
Judge me as a woke in the side that don't fuck with that bullshit. Dogs no loyalty and a turn on you when turned on. Bites way harsh than my bark is. Pass on the good ones and double losers. Choosers, chin do really need Barbie. But in the end, both of y'all plastic when the heat to them. We gon' show you what that heat do. She swearing I'm my only, but I know there's more. She swearing I'm my only. She swearing I'm my only. Yeah, but no, I don't believe her. Swearing I'm my only. She swearing I'm my only, but I know there's more. She swearing I'm my only. Okay, she swearing I'm my only. Select few.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? And don't forget to donate your stars with us this morning. Help us support our live stream, our show. This segment brought to you in part by New Lungs for Sarge. For less than a cup of coffee a day, you too can support New Lungs for Sarge by donating $1 or more at the Cash App, $New Lungs, number 4, Sarge MHX. Or if you don't have Cash App, you can go right on here, purchase some stars, and donate your stars to us. Help us reach our goal of 500 stars. We're probably going to need a lot more. We need double that to cash out. But we need, I think, 1,000 stars to be able to cash out. But show your support. Thank you guys so much for those who have donated stars and supported and like this show. So thank you guys so much. Keep those stars coming. All right.
I got what you want, baby. I can drink it hot to forget you. And I lost my soul on the way.
Alright.
I keep hoping you'll be okay. Yeah. Baby, you'll be okay.
Already ready.
Who's calling me? Yeah, I got demons. Inside my living room. Inside my living room. I got demons. Yeah.
I just keep getting evil. Now I got demons now. There goes by that I wish you were mine. Like I can't lie, I think about you. So beautiful, yeah, you know less than fine. Shit, I've seen the signs, but they say love is blind. I think about you like time after time. I think about you like time after time. I think about you like time after time. Yeah, I think about you like time after time.
Yeah, dude, the surgery in the house.
Repeating, we're not in Kansas anymore.
This is Mountain High 10 TV. It's entertainment on your screen, on your Roku and Fire Stick TV, via Boxcast, Apple TV, and Android TV app. Brought to you in partnership with Colorado Underground. Hey.
Oh, snap, son. Waking and banking. Thank you, J. William Fox. New lungs for Sarge. Donate your stars or your dollars like a motherfucking stripper at a strip club to that Cash App, $ New Lungs for Sarge. Woo! That was a good start.
Yeah. What up, John?
Oh, that was a good start. That was a good start. So, right now, once I finish coughing,
Try to keep them lungs in, man.
right? Lungs in, not out. In, not out. Not in, not out. Oh,
We've already seen enough of that out part from you already over on
fuck
Saturday.
this weekend. Fuck that. We're going to get into that in just a minute here. But before we get to that, Colorado Springs, currently 31 degrees. Mostly sunny with only 2% chance of precipitation. I'm lucky I even said that right. Gonna get into the high of 49 today and a low of 25, mostly sunny. Tomorrow you're gonna see some clouds tomorrow and Wednesday with a high of 56 tomorrow and a high of 33 tomorrow. And dropping down, gonna snow again on Thursday. So get ready with a high of 26 and snow. So it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be cold. So be prepared for that. I know, not this week. We still got a week left in February, huh?
Yes.
We still got a whole week left in February. Next week starts March, which means spring is right around the corner. Which means my birthday's right around the corner. First day of spring. Hell yeah, and thank you guys for tuning in with us. If you guys are on YouTube, much love, much shout out to you guys. Make sure you guys follow us on YouTube. We're broadcasting this show live on Twitch TV and YouTube. So you can get all your followers, supporters onto either one of those channels or here on Facebook. Give us a like, give us a follow, donate stars, all that good stuff. So thank you guys. If you guys are tuning in on YouTube, much love. Which means there's 8 viewers on Facebook, which means there's 9 viewers here, which means there's 1 person on YouTube.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's just pretty cool. We get viewers from everywhere, nationwide and worldwide, getting you all heard and whatnot. We got a couple news articles, but we're going to get to that later. We're going to come back and touch base right now a little bit about Saturday. So we got Matt Pritchard here, my challenge partner for the last couple matches, and I think pretty much my
final.
Yeah, my only challenge partner that I'm gonna end up keeping. So I know he's been challenged by Kanashi Panda, and we're gonna set that up for October for when the next Packy One Chip Challenge comes out.
I'm looking forward to that one.
I am too. I'm looking forward to watching and hosting it, and not actually doing the challenge. So, we got some guys out there that think they can take on the heat, take on the spice. So if you think you're one of those people and you think you can take on Matt Pritchard, let's do it. In the meantime, too, we're coming up with other challenges for us to do.
Yeah, the gummy bear.
The gummy bear challenge. I don't think I can do the Cheetos thing. First of all, I hate Cheetos. I always bitch at my kids because none of them ever get regular fucking Cheetos.
Oh,
They're always getting the flaming hot shit or the chili lemon. Or some kind of spicy hot flavor. It's like, what happened to regular ass fucking Cheetos? These kids don't they don't buy regular Cheetos anymore.
Well, this right here is like, I don't know. It's a lot. There's a lot. And
but it's a whole bowl you gotta eat. I can't even eat a whole bag of spicy fucking. And it's not just, and it has nothing to do with the heat. It's just the flavor of it. It's just
the texture, flavor.
Yeah, the texture, the flavor, and it's just too overwhelming. It's too much spice flavor. I mean, yeah, the heat's there. I don't mind the heat. That's not the part that I don't mind.
I don't know if you mind the heat, man.
No, in the regular, I'm saying in a regular bag of flaming hot Cheetos, say for example. I just can't eat a whole bag because just the flavor is just too much. It's just overwhelming. You know? I agree. It's not the heat that gets me, it's the flavor. It's just all the fucking powder. Like, first of all, flaming hot Cheetos, do you really have to put that much fucking powder on your fucking Cheetos?
Yep.
What the fuck, dude?
That's the fun part
You come out of the bottom of the bag and it's just like an inch thick of just this chili powder and shit. It's like ridiculous. No, that's too much.
Yeah, no, and then I think my wife even threw out the what was it? Jerky.
The spicy jerky. There's some spicy jerky out there, huh?
Yeah, like no, this is like a challenge jerky.
Okay.
Like really fucking hot too.
Is it really, really hot?
But I can't do jerky.
Now, what if it was like a non-spicy jerky where you had to eat like 10 pounds of this jerky? Like.
Ooh, I don't know if my stomach can handle that. Just too much in one area. You know?
Oh man.
But that nut challenge, I gotta say, was not really.
But I think we can capitalize on this idea, especially for our fundraisers, because it's good entertainment. And that's what people want to see is the entertainment.
Yeah.
So,
two idiots hurting themselves.
Right. Exactly. So we're planning the gummy bear. Was it the nitro?
It's a nitro gummy.
Nitro gummy bear.
It's supposed to be a little tiny damn gummy, just like you would have a regular gummy, but it's at 9 million skulls.
See, I think we took on 13 million skull. Well, you took on 13 million skull. My body rejected 13 million skull right off the fucking bat.
Instantly.
But I think 9 million. I think that's a challenge that I can take, that I can accept. The gummy bear challenge.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't get stuck in your teeth.
I do want to redeem myself and do come back for the Death Nut 3.0.
You want to try the 3.0?
I want to redeem myself. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so is that a challenge?
13 million. We're going to jump it. We're going to up it or double down. Double or nothing.
All right. I'm game.
To 16 million skull. All right.
I'm game.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It is official. We'll be back again at some point this year with the 3.0 Death Nut Challenge. So, because now that I think it was mainly more of a mind thing for me.
It was too. I was scared myself. I was scared.
Yeah, I was terrified. I wasn't scared. Scared wasn't even the word to explain it. I was terrified. What didn't help was that there were people that weren't even doing the challenge that were terrified for me, which made me even more terrified. I'm like, man, you guys are that concerned?
That disclosure didn't help much either.
No, it didn't.
Especially when you're talking about death.
Yeah. I'm just baffled that they even put that in there. But I think if because in the end, this Death Nut, I don't feel like it was as bad as the Packy One Chip Challenge, because the Packy One Chip Challenge, that lingered.
Yes.
That lingered.
Yes.
If I'm able to keep down that last Death Nut,
that's when you're gonna really know.
Yeah, that's when I'm really gonna know. And this last one, I obviously failed. I obviously failed on this one, but I think in my head, if I didn't psych myself out on that last nut and that gag reflex came up, I think I would have been able to hold it down. I think I would have.
You probably would have, but I can tell you one thing: the Packy One chip was hot on the stomach.
Yeah.
That was a little bit more warmer on the stomach than the Packy.
Was it?
Yeah. The only problem with the Packy
Okay.
was the actual charcoal that they put into it.
Yeah, which is forcing you to want to throw up.
Yeah, and it's
you
also
gotta hold it down.
think about the coverage area too.
Yeah.
Think about the chip and think about it breaking down. The body does not break down peanuts. So the only thing that you have down there is the capsaicin.
That's a good fucking point though. Yeah, it's a good point because you shit out a whole peanuts when you shit, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
And after that, and the aftermath of that. Speaking about taking shits after that, boy, I can
Oh
tell
yeah,
you
tell
what.
us about your endeavor. Just a few hours later after the challenge, what happened?
Well, hey, what goes in got to come out.
But
And
how did it come out?
Thank God my toilet sits right next to the tub because not only did it come out my ass, it also came out my mouth at the same time.
Was it like in South Park when you shove food up your ass and you poop out your mouth?
Oh,
Was it
come
like
on,
that?
no. It was still coming out the other end, man. But no, it wasn't that bad because you did not get the challenge. You did not really get that whole nut.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I came right
so
up.
when it came back out, it was more like puking up a habanero.
Okay.
So it was really, really mild, but you know that I ate something really fucking hot.
Now another big question: did you get anything stuck up in your nose this time?
No, hell no. That was a different story for the people that didn't hear that one. I was at work and one of the coworkers gave me the Trinidad scorpion pepper, which is the second hottest pepper, if I'm not mistaken, 2 million Scoville. And he told me it was a habanero, so he took a little piece off of it and gave it to me, and I just ate the whole damn thing like it was nothing. Seeds all, and I just threw the stem down.
Oh man.
That didn't stay in my system for about 5 minutes.
Damn.
And I puked that up real quick, but the worst thing about it is one of the seeds went up my nose on the puking, and that is one of the most excruciating pains that I've ever had in my life, actually.
Oh
you know,
my God.
that puts a whole new meaning to when your mouth's on fire or your nose is burning.
Yeah.
That puts a whole new meaning to your nose is burning.
Now I've thrown up and gotten like throw up throughout my nose too, and that shit burned. Imagine a fucking Trinidad scorpion, the sting of the scorpion right in your fucking nostrils, dude.
Yes, that was
Zap!
that was a fucking. Oh my God, that was a painful day.
Oh man. Welcome everybody tuning in with us here on the Sarges Wake and Bake Hour. We are recapping on the Death Nut Challenge, which is available on YouTube. Make sure you guys go on there. The shrunken down version of it is only available on YouTube, so that way we can get our viewers onto the YouTube channel. We will not be showing it on Facebook or Instagram or Twitch or anything like that. So if you want to find the 10-minute version
10 minutes.
of the whole thing, go on to YouTube, Mountain High 10 Radio. Go give us a follow. Go watch that video. Share that video to your friends. But the brief edited version of it is available for your guys' entertainment. So share the fuck out of it, guys.
I like what you did to it. I like what you did, how you did the editing.
Oh yeah,
I really did. That came out really good, dude.
I had to go with the right songs with it too. You know, you got the Carmina Burana, the end of the da 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 da. You know,
I loved how you just opened it up with all you saw is, you were like the Exorcist, the projectile vomiting right there.
And then I don't know if you noticed, we threw in the Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash.
Yes,
I thought it was a very fitting song for the ending. So make sure you guys go check that out. Available on YouTube, Mountain High 10 Radio. Go on there right now. Go check it out and go give us a follow and share that to your friends. We're going to be right back. We're going to take another dab for you guys, and we're going to talk a little bit about this a little bit more before we move on to our news segments. Actually, we're going to do our news segments, and then we'll come back and talk more about the challenges and whatnot that we got coming up, to include our local community charity Death Nut Challenge coming next week.
Yes.
So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this. You guys are tuned in to the Sarges Wake and Bake Hour with our special guest today, Matt Pritchard, on Mountain High 10 Radio. Tune in with us, blasting out nationwide and worldwide at www.mixler.com/MountainHighXRadio CO. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Haters always all up on me. I'm just trying to make a way, yeah. Aiming for them diamond days, yeah. Diamond days, yeah. Yeah, I want that money, got that paper, chasing dream. Why these haters always all up on me? I'm just trying to make a way, yeah. Aiming for them diamond days, yeah. Diamond days, yeah. Been so institutionalized in this crazy world. Them demons try to get me, had me all up in the streets, sipping on that Hennessy, fucking with the OGs. I did a lot of stupid shit, but I had to eat, yeah. They taught me how to keep my pockets swole. Put that pistol in my life and told me get them bankrolls, shit. But you wanna know, cause of the way that I rock and roll, shit. My demeanor so cool, got the old schools calling me cool, turn my life around, started smoking on them pounds. High everywhere I go, laughing at you stupid hoes, yeah. Yeah, I want that money, got that paper, chasing dream. Why these haters always all up on me? I'm just trying to make a way, yeah. Aiming for them diamond days, yeah. Diamond days, yeah. Yeah, I want that money, got that paper, chasing dream. Why these haters always all up on me? I'm just trying to make a way, yeah. Aiming for them diamond days, yeah. Diamond days, yeah.
Back here on the Sarges Wake and Bake Hour. Shout out to everybody tuning in with us. D. Cochran, thank you for tuning in. Canada, thank you for tuning in. Texas, Colorado. We got Essa from Finland. Thank you for tuning in with us all the way from overseas. We got Con Man Kitty in the house. What else we got? We got Zach Eldridge. Thank you so much for the donations. Thank you for your stars donation, guys. Keep them coming. If you like our show and you support our show, support us with stars. Thank you. We're going to take another dab. We're going to hop into our news segment real quick for a little bit before we come back and talk about more challenges and more events and more things that are coming up here with Mountain High 10 Entertainment. But of course, you know what time it is. It's time to take a dab, time to smoke it up. We've got some cherry pie wax. Looks like juicy fruit. We got that out there. Somebody's smoking on that. Get the hottest wings at Buffalo Wild Wings. That ain't shit, bro. That ain't shit. That ain't shit. That's weak sauce. That's what that is. And besides, nobody. Oh, that's Buffalo Wild Wings. I keep thinking of Hooters. Yeah. We used to have this saying in elementary school: nobody goes to Hooters for wings. Only breast and thighs. Only breast and thighs. Let's see what else we got out there. Death Nuts. Oh, read that one. We got P Creepy in the house too as well. Saw Wacky Tacky come up, your sponsors. I remember when I first started watching you were using that shit every single day. Right, Hunter? Yeah, it was Wacky Tacky, Shatter Batter. It's still some amazing stuff, guys. Make sure you guys go check them out. Go buy if you guys vape and dab, now you can mix your dab in your vape mod with Shatter Batter.
Nice.
Yes. What we got? There's no Planet Wings out here in Colorado. What's Planet Wings?
Oh, Planet Wings is
they've got a really good wing place. I've been there a few times. I just can't remember what it's called. My wife will know what it's called, but
Planet Wings was back east, and
okay.
they had this batch called Suicide Wings.
Suicide. And they had there's a bar in Pennsylvania called, or New Jersey, no, it's in PA, called PJ Willahan. And they had a suicide sauce too that you literally had to eat with gloves. You couldn't eat it with your bare hands.
Yep.
And you ate the whole bowl, you get it for free. You wouldn't have to pay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Those suicide wings.
And you get a shirt.
I think those were one of the hottest rings that I
Oh
had.
yeah, Suicide.
Yeah.
Suicide. I remember the Suicide song.
Yes.
That shit was awesome. That was some good shit. Now, today, do you think you would be able to take on Suicide songs?
Yeah,
Now
I do
that you're
think
older?
I think
Yeah?
I can, but how well am I gonna handle it?
Right.
I don't know.
That's a whole nother question. That's a whole nother question. All right, let me take this down. We're gonna hop on to our news station. We got a lot of cool space stuff. A lot of space exploration, a lot of Mars stuff going on. Some good stuff in the news. You know we don't like doing politics. Fuck politics. Fuck politics. Fuck the religion. We got more interesting stuff to talk about here on Mountain High 10 Radio.
Bucket at? So where's the bucket at?
The worst thing that happened is I'll stop breathing.
Well, don't do that either.
That's the worst case. It's the worst case.
Oh.
What are you smoking? You never said what you were smoking on.
Oh, I fucking. Okay. Oh, the 707. 707 Mag. Miracle Alien Cookie.
Miracle Alien Cookie.
Oh, my bad, guys.
This guy is puking McGee. Nobody's puking today. Nobody's puking today. You try taking 13 million Scoville in your mouth. Down your fucking throat hole. And tell me you ain't gonna throw up. Fuck that.
I didn't.
Right? So that's why he's the only one that can talk shit.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it did come up eventually, but.
Oh, yeah. All right. So, in the news, ladies and gentlemen, NASA says that some Earth organisms could temporarily survive on Mars. Let us know what you guys think about this. So, according to the article, it states we could unknowingly contaminate Mars and any other world we're exploring in the future with microorganisms from our planet. Scientists from NASA and German Aerospace Center launched several fungal and bacterial organisms to the atmosphere back in 2019 as part of the Mars Box experiment. The stratosphere, the second major layer of Earth's atmosphere located above the ozone layer, has conditions that closely resemble the red planets and perfect place to send, and is a perfect place to send samples to in order to figure out if they survive on Mars. Now, the scientists have published a paper in their findings where they discussed how these spores of black mold survived the trip. So the microorganisms could only live on the surface of Mars temporarily, to be precise, but the researchers found that the spores could be revived after they returned home. The team placed fungal spores of Aspergillus niger and Salinus fera shabensis. Shit.
What the hell, dude?
Hey, at least I tried. Staphylococcus. See, that's an easy one. That's the shit that's in your zits. Cactus capitis and Bucciacella SP. I don't know. Whatever. These bacterial cells inside the Mars box and biological outcomes experimental aluminum container. There were 2 sample layers inside the container, with the bottom one being shielded from radiation so NASA can separate the effects of radiation from the effects of the other environmental conditions. The NASA balloon carried the container to the stratosphere, where the samples were subject to Martian-like conditions and exposed to UV radiation over 1,000 times more than the levels that cause sunburn. So what does Aspergillus niger surviving the trip mean for space travel? With crewed long-term missions to Mars, we need to know how human-associated microorganisms could survive on the red planet, as some may pose a health risk to astronauts. In addition, some microbes could be unavailable for space exploration. They could help us produce food and material supplies independently from Earth, which would be crucial when far away from home. Last year, NASA updated its policies to reflect its strongest commitment to preventing the Moon and Mars from human contamination. The agency wants to make sure it doesn't unknowingly take organisms or other contaminants from Earth to other worlds, since that could compromise the search for extraterrestrial life. Bringing them home from another world could also negatively affect our environment. So yeah, pretty cool.
I only have one question about that. I think we've already contaminated Mars.
I think so too, because it's not going to matter, because you're already bringing, because it's still, once you, do they sterilize the space shuttle capsule?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think we're already done it.
And once they sterilize it, how long does that sterilization last before something gets contaminated again?
Yes, exactly.
And all it takes is a speck of dust.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it takes. And then, given from the sterilization of the capsule, that means they got to sterilize everything literally outside where hands have touched. That built the craft. Then all the way down to the astronauts. From what they wore. They get sterilized before they go into the spacesuit, but your body is always producing oils and enzymes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's sweat and tears and whatnot, which end up being contaminants.
Right, and that's the rover. The rover is like, in the capsule.
All it takes is one bead of sweat to float into space, and boom. Dude. And what is one bead of sweat? Is what like a billion or a trillion hydrogen particles all together?
Yeah.
So that in space, all of that can spread. In space, because it's a vacuum, it can be all pulled apart.
It's going, it's going to get pulled apart.
Yeah. So you're already contaminating space in the minute you're already entering it.
Yeah, we already did. We already done.
You got all this space junk up there, anyways.
That's why we have the audience right now. Because of all the satellites that we have.
Exactly. And we are all contributing to this contamination right now as we speak. So. Hell yeah. Also in the news, a vampire squid fossil has been found. Vampire squid fossil lost during the Hungarian Revolution rediscovered. Now, my biggest red flag in all of this is, first of all, vampire squid makes me not even want to be in the water. Fuck sharks.
Dude, I don't even want to
Fuck sharks.
I don't even want to go in the
Now
ocean.
we gotta worry about a fucking vampire squid. So if you get attacked by this squid, are you gonna turn into a vampire or a squid?
I don't know if it's gonna be like that. It might just suck you dry of your blood.
Oh, either way, I'd rather take the death of being eaten by a shark because I know it's gonna be quick. Maybe.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Because, me personally, myself, I don't do the ocean. Even when I was on the East Coast, I don't do the ocean because of sharks. You don't hear about a shark attack happening on Fifth Avenue except for if it was a lone shark.
Right.
But that's about it.
A land shark. A prospect shark. Prospect shark. So vampire squids have been lurking in the dark corners of the ocean for 30 million years. Holy shit. Thank God I never got into the Navy or into diving or anything that has to do with the ocean as a profession. A new analysis of a long-lost fossil finds. Modern-day vampire squid, Vampiroteuthis infernalis, can thrive in deep oxygen-poor ocean water, unlike many other squid species that require shallower habitat along continental shelves. Few fossil ancestors of today's vampire squid survived through those, so scientists aren't sure when these elusive cephalopods evolved. the ability to live with little oxygen. The new fossil analysis helps to fill a 120 million year gap in vampire squid evolution. I didn't even know this was a thing.
I've never heard of one.
Right? Revealing that the ancestors of modern-day vampire squid already lived in the deep oceans during the Oligocene, I don't know how to say that, 23 million to 35 million years ago. These squid probably evolved adaptations to low oxygen water during the Jurassic study. Co-author Martin Kostak, a paleontologist at Charles University in Prague. Life in stable low oxygen level brings evolutionary advantages. Low predation, pressure, and less competition. So Kostak and his colleagues found the long-lost fossil in his collections of the Hungarian Natural History Museum in 2019 while looking for fossils of cuttlefish ancestors. The fossil was originally discovered in 1942 by Hungarian paleontologist Miklos Kretzoy, who identified it as squid dating back around 30 million years and named it Necroteuthis hungarica. Later, researchers argued that it was a cuttlefish ancestor in 1956. During the Hungarian Revolution, the museum was burned and the fossil was thought to be destroyed. The rediscovery was a happy surprise. And let's see, hold on. It was a great moment to see something previously suggested to be definitely lost. Kostak and his colleagues studied the fossil while it was scanning electron microscopy and conducted a geochemical analysis. They found that Kretzoy's initial identification was right. The fossil was from a squid, not a cuttlefish ancestor. The animal's internal shell, or gladius, which forms the backbone of its body, was about 6 inches to 15 centimeters long, suggesting the squid grew to about 13.7 inches long with arms included. That's just a bit bigger than the modern vampire squid, which reached about 11 inches in total body length. That's pretty cool. New discoveries in the ocean, too.
Well, at least it ain't that big, though.
Yeah, only
I thought
11
it was bigger.
inches.
Yeah,
11
I thought it was
inches.
bigger.
How big is 11 inches? Like this big? But still, imagine like 100 of those fuckers latching onto you while you're fucking trying to dive up to the surface.
Yeah, but they're deep.
And
they're
then
deep.
it's dragging you down. Like, oh, no. Dude, that would be the worst fucking nightmare ever.
You're going to have
like
nightmares
20 vampire squid just grabbing you down, pulling you down. You know,
yeah,
like,
but at 11 inches, though, I'm not really worried about that. That's
as
painful.
long as it's not bigger than my dick, I'm good. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, we don't know how deep. We don't know what's still lurking down there, man. Down at the depths of the ocean.
Right. There's a lot of undiscovered shit in there.
We know
all
more.
know there's like over 80% of the ocean surface that we still haven't discovered.
Yeah, no, we know more about outer space than we do about the oceans on our own planet.
We don't know shit about shit right now.
That's true.
True fucking story, guys. But that's your news for today. We're gonna come back with some more music here and another dab. Before we're gonna come back and talk a little bit more about these challenges and some upcoming events before we get out of here for the day. So tune in with us, mixler.com/MountainHighXRadio CO, pushing out nationwide and worldwide, getting everybody spread. And submit your music MP3 or WAV format to MountainHighXRadioCO@gmail.com. We're gonna get some new music on here as well, as requested and submitted here on Mountain High 10 Radio. So tune in with us. It's your boy the Sarge with special guest Matt Pritchard on the Sarge's Wake and Bake Hour.
Straight stuff with the beast, with the venom, they react straight and back. Yeah, you ain't touching nothing. Their own gods about to be. Motherfuckers see your data, slayer, dropping bombs on your feet. What happens when we into that beast? Oh, motherfucker, let's go pulling me out. Let's smash your foes, motherfucker, make them run in their mouth. Straight taking them out, but now we're smashing legacies. I'm the hyper super, so what you got to say to me? Motherfucker, can't you see that you fucking with terror straight killing the scene? So jump, 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 yeah, motherfucker, motherfucker.
street, wildin' out when I'm heating, buzzing, versing for no reason. My overtaking my demon swim. I'm about to better up a pussy boy, call that bitch fillet. I'm about to rewrite about them with or without the gang. I swear that I don't give a fuck if I do MMA. If I hate them with full metal checkers, case who got juice today. Guess I let loose and I spray lane. If I was you, I would pray the shit that I do. Pandemic spray like you go insane. Better keep your mouth up my name. Motherfucker, can't you see what that you fucking would demonstrate? Killing the scene, so jump, 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 yeah, motherfucker.
If I were the prince of darkness, I want to engulf the whole world in darkness. And I'd have a third of its real estate and 4/5 of its population, but I wouldn't be happy until I had seized the ripest apple on the tree.
Have you ever thought that your life goes this way? Would you like to change sometimes? 1 week or a day? Do you ever feel alone? Or is your soul complete? Do you find what you want? Or do you lose some things along the way? Have you ever loved from deep down in your heart? I show you what I mean. Do you ever feel your lion's heart to carry on? Have you ever lost your spirit in the storm or on a rainy day? Is your power gone? Feels like miles away. So ask yourself, indeed, or do you ever, yeah, do you ever succeed? Have you ever loved from deep down in your heart? I show you what I mean. Do you ever feel your lion's heart to carry on? Have you ever stood at hell's door? Have you ever loved from deep down in your heart? I show you what I mean. Do you ever
told you lies. Looked you dead in the eye. Then I made my disguise. And how long, baby? And how long will I lie? And how long, my darling? And how long till I die? It's the end of the night. The fire's burning inside. Take the rest of my pride. Put my head to the light. Do what you always do. All the reasons to leave. Calling, they're calling. I don't want to believe that I'm falling. I'm falling. I feel like a disease. It's killing me. For how long? And how long? Baby. And how long will I lie? And how long, my darling? And how long till I die? Easy come, easy go. But if you stay, you never ever know. So I'm on the run, under the sun. I ain't got a gun, only this one, only this one.
All right. We are back here on the Sarges Wake and Bake Hour, waking and baking your morning, starting your morning off right here on Mountain High 10 Radio. Make sure you guys like and share this video. Get your friends tuned in with us. Donate your stars or donate to the Cash App $ New Lungs for Sarge MHX. Also brought to you part by Team MHX Gaming. I need to hop on and stream sometime today. But I got a few errands I gotta run this morning. That's why I like doing the morning show this early in the morning, so that way it gives me time to take care of my adulting in the morning, and then I can pretty much chill by the afternoon and whatnot. So
I think there's going to be another one coming up for Sarge besides the new lungs for Sarge.
What is it?
There's going to be a new stomach for Sarge.
Oh, new stomach? Yeah, I'm going to have to get a new digital stomach.
You're going to need something.
We're working on a digital lung right now.
Okay.
Digital lung, yeah. Apparently there's studies out there. It's an advancement, and it hasn't even, I feel like it hasn't even gotten to the full digital stage yet with lungs. There's a thing called a digital lung. But I don't think it's actually created to be an actual lung though. But we're raising money. We're raising money for the studies and advancement of a digital lung, where it's like a device that they'll plant inside you and you can control it from your phone.
No kidding.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, you should bring that up, man. With the advancements in medical, I actually was working for a moving company back east.
Yeah.
And we were moving Yale New Haven Hospital.
Okay.
They had built a new thing.
Right.
My last day there was when I walked past a radioactive sign box, All right, and then I passed by a mouse that was still alive with a human ear on its back.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, literally,
Oh,
they actually grew a human ear on the back of a mouse.
It's like
man.
that South Park episode with the mouse with the penis.
Yes,
Mr.
but
Garrison's penis.
I'm so glad it wasn't a penis and just an ear. All right, I don't think I would have made it through the day. I would have been trying to catch a Greyhound back home from Yale.
Oh, that's funny as hell. That's funny as hell. Man, I totally forgot what were we talking about? Where were we going with this?
The digital lung.
Oh
and,
yeah,
and your stomach.
and a digital stomach. That's right. That's right. So I don't know if it's out there, but that's what we're raising money for.
Okay.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So so now they have a device out there for people that have sleep apnea.
Really?
Yes, I have sleep apnea. So I have a CPAP machine. I gotta wear a mask and whatnot. But there's this new thing called Inspire. Inspire. So it's if you look it up on Facebook or whatever, be careful because if you know the algorithms and whatnot, you'll start getting ads for.
Oh no, there's a way to shut that off too. I can show you.
Yeah.
That.
Oh no shit. All right.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so Inspire is a device that I guess it works inside your body. I don't know if it's a device that they put inside your body, or if it's a nano pill or what it is. But what it shows on the commercial is just like a remote control device with a button, and they put it up to their chest and they press a button. And that's it. Yeah. It's like no more
what happens if you
hose.
forget to put it up to your chest? Do you stop breathing?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's a medicine or something. What it is? Let's look it up. Let's look it up real quick. Let's look this up real quick. Inspire. What is Inspire for sleep apnea? Here we go. All right, sleep apnea accepting new patient. Oh, that's Briargate. Oh well, it has actually. You know what? Let's copy this tab because there was some good.
Yeah, that was Inspire therapy.
Yeah. What is Inspire for sleep apnea? Okay. Inspire treats the root cause of sleep apnea by applying a gentle stimulation to key airway muscles during sleep, allowing you to breathe normally and, more importantly, sleep without a mask, hose, or machine. Inspire is placed under the skin of the neck and chest during a short outpatient procedure. Oh, okay, so it is a surgery.
Yeah, but that is pretty cool, really. Technology that we have. I mean,
see, I'm gonna talk to my doctors and see if I'm qualified for this. Because with sleep apnea, and I know I have a lot of friends that have sleep apnea as well. And they have the mask and whatnot, and I have that too. And one of my biggest things is that I'll go to sleep with the mask on. And I've tried different masks too. I have the one where it's just the nasal, the nose one. I have the full face one that's like this, and it looks like Bane, and it's got the straps. It looks pretty cool. But my biggest problem with that is I wake up and I feel suffocated. I feel, I know there's something on my face, so I always end up waking up with my mask off.
Okay, all right, yeah. So you
I don't know if I get claustrophobic or something like that, or what it is, but I'll sense in my sleep, shoot, I got something on my face and I want to immediately rip it off, and then I can breathe. But the point is, of sleep apnea is to force that oxygen while you sleep.
Right, and that one there was saying that it just stimulates the airway.
Yeah. So it stimulates the muscles, and
it basically forces you to breathe while you're sleeping, so you're not fully relaxed. So
yeah,
I think that is
by
a really
push of a button, with a push of a button.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm gonna look into that. To all my friends that have sleep apnea, I've been seeing a lot of cool things about this. And I'm this interesting enough, and that this is something that might benefit me and help me.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Instead of having to wear a mask and having that feeling of claustrophobia while I'm sleeping. Because nobody wants to have that feeling. When you sleep, you want to sleep. You know, that's the whole point of it. And your body needs sleep to be able to function. So you gotta wake up. You know, people with sleep apnea, they wake up, they feel sluggish, tired, weak, because they're not getting oxygen when they sleep.
But what happens if you move around a lot at night? Because I know
I'm a restless sleeper. That's the other thing too. I move around in my sleep too. So, you know, and the other thing is, you know, like it's like when you put your sleep apnea mask on, like you have to be ready to go to sleep. It's not something where, you know, I put it on and I watch TV to fall asleep. You know, I watch TV, so I have my glasses on so I can see. You know, but I can't fit my glasses on right with the mask because they always end up like full of fur and shit, and it's just a big hassle, you know. And then you fall asleep with your glasses on and whatnot, and then that's when, you know, I start feeling like the nose and the mask, and you know, when I'm moving around, and it's just not comfortable.
No,
it's
it
not.
wouldn't be. I feel for you, bro, because I
see, Mike Cook Jr. has sleep apnea. How do you, for those who do have sleep apnea out there, let us know how you feel with wearing a mask and a hose at night, every night, you know? And it sucks because I don't wear my sleep apnea mask every night because I know I'm having these issues.
Right.
You know, and so in the end, it kind of fucks me in the end, you know? I'm only hurting myself, but I need a better alternative.
Right, no, and
you know, I need a better alternative.
I'm always leery on this one here, man. You know, I know the study is probably good and it probably will work, but I'm always leery about putting electronics in your body because what happens if you get a short circuit? What, you know?
Yeah, what if you get electrocuted?
I know it probably is very shy of that, but you know, you're still now relying on a computer and software.
That's true.
To keep
so
you
there's
alive.
There's always got its downsides too as well. So if for all the old school people that are very weary about, you know, technology, well, I would say even the old school generation are a little bit more weary about this technology because we're not used to it. It's still kind of new to us. You know what I mean? Compared to these people that have been born in this digital age. That have grown up with it. That have grown up with it their entire life.
Yeah, they don't.
You know, they don't. Yeah, so a part of us old school people that grew up before. You know, I grew up. You know, just in the era where internet was barely, you know, coming out to the public.
No. That's when we had the dial-up.
Well, yeah, we had we had dial-up, but still, it was internet service. But it was a dial-up service. Pay phones, pagers, beepers.
Yep.
Even rotary phones. I still had a rotary phone in my house.
What about the rabbit ears?
Rabbit ears for your TVs? Yes. Yep.
Because everything's now digital. No one knows what analog
everything is a fucking cable now. Everything is all HDMI cable. Like even your cable box is connected. You know, you got the cable wire and then it's HDMI.
Yep.
So yeah, it's all digital now. You know, and for us older people that grew up in a portion of our life where we didn't have that. Of course, we're still a little bit weary about this technology stuff, and we've seen it evolve. We've seen it grow.
Yep.
We know that you can't always rely on this.
Exactly, and so, like, you know, pacemakers and stuff like that, they have evolved up too, but, you know what I'm saying?
But still, you're relying on, you know, what if there's a blackout, a rolling blackout, an EMP comes through and takes out all electronic devices? Anybody that's wearing a pacemaker or a machine that's keeping you alive in some way, it's gonna go out and you're gonna die, you know. And that's always the downside. That's always the downside to it. And you know, so we have an advantage. Us older people have an advantage because we also have the knowledge how to do it without technology. We know we have, you know, knowledge of the older school ways of how to
revert back to the old times.
Exactly. If all else fails, you know, we go to manual, right?
Yeah,
we go from automatic. If automatic fails, we go to manual. So, and that applies also in the entertainment industry too. And I've seen that, you know, especially with promotion, everybody relies on digital platforms now. Everybody relies on these live feeds, digital, internet, whatnot. And especially when it comes to promotion, and this is why I still incorporate old school, elbow grease, doing some footwork and posting up flyers.
Flyers, yes. I was going to say flyers.
And that's one thing I don't see a lot of people doing anymore. Because we've relied on the digital age so much, and I've noticed now when I throw up a few extra flyers around the city, I get more of a following than I do than just online promotion.
Yeah, no, and it's super. You're out there,
and it's proven. I've made it a proven fact. So it's getting the physical. You're getting your street team out there, getting the word out to the public because I know lots of people that don't have social media. Our boy Cletus.
No, yeah,
he doesn't use social media. He doesn't use Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, none of that shit. So if you really want to get the word out there, you got to understand that not every fucking body has a phone or a computer.
Or has access.
Or access to internet or message with social media.
Yep.
So you can boost your following even further by doing a little extra footwork.
The old school way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's and the whole point and message to this is reverting to the old school ways and the old school cats having an advantage of that knowledge. So so speaking of which, and we gotta get out of here soon. I wanted to shout out a couple of the events that we've got going on. Just not only to mention, we're gonna plan our Death Nut 3.0 challenge whenever that comes out.
Yeah, that's actually not even out yet.
It's just being promoted right now. That's what's coming up. But once that's released, we'll set a date and get our Death Nuts for that. We're gonna also be planning the Packy One Chip Challenge with Kanashi Panda versus Matt Pritchard. Next week we've got a community charity live event. It's gonna go down at the Rocky Mountain Brewery. It's a $10 cover to witness it, and then we're raising money for our community center and outdoor stage. So we're gonna be coming up with a lot more activities for these fundraisers. So all the proceeds are going towards building our stage at the location. So, but that's going down next week with May Edens of 719 Art Lab and Nathan of Ace Sloan Ponds. So we're getting businesses involved, local businesses involved for charity. So if you guys want to come and witness that and see who can last the longest on that, come donate $10 to come witness it next week. And again, that's at the Rocky Mountain Brewery at 625 Paonia Street. So make sure you guys come out, 21 and up. I think you bring your kids. It'll be a family-friendly event. They just can't drink alcohol.
Of course,
but we highly encourage to bring the family too, to help raise that money. But also because I have to promote at the brewery, they have an awesome assortment and selection of gourmet sodas that they create too. You guys gotta check that out. Yeah,
I definitely do gotta check that out.
You guys gotta check that out. So if you guys don't drink, it is still an environment for people that still don't drink because they have sodas. They have sodas and other drinks as well. To include a barbecue taco truck that's always out there, which is always fun. So they have food there as well. So make sure you guys come out and come support that for a good cause. Get our community together. We've also got next Thursday. I'll be hosting a trivia night at the Rocky Mountain Brewery too. So if you guys like trivia night, win some cool prizes, come out and drink some beer or sodas. Definitely come out next Thursday. This upcoming Thursday. This upcoming Thursday at the Rocky Mountain Brewery. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Purple, you rock, my brother. Thank you guys. Make sure you guys go check out P Creepy at creeperproductions.com/downloads. You can check out all our old singles and albums that we've created in the last few years up there for free. And I think for free digital download as well. So go check that out. legitimate weed emergency. Oh, I feel you on that. I want to go. I know, right? I need to go get some more weed too. What else we've got? We've got Bino B's gonna be shooting a music video. We're trying to lock that in officially at the Speakeasy right now. Private party though. Private music video shoot. We've also got February 26th. That's on Friday. This upcoming Friday. Mac Millie going to be headlining at the Sunshine Studios. If you haven't gotten your tickets, I've got my tickets. They're somewhere over here. I put it somewhere, but I have my tickets. I'll be going out. Check that out. It starts at 4, I believe, or 5. But Mac Millie, he was going to be performing on there, but just got word that he'll be headlining that event. So really excited. Awesome. And make sure you guys go check out Mac Millie's brand new album, Dreams Over Addiction. Now currently out and available on all digital platforms. Google Play, Spotify, Apple Play, iTunes. Yep. Go check that out. Mac Millie, MACKKMILLI. And you can go check him out on Facebook as well. So, what else we got? And then we're going to be playing that Gummy Bear Challenge too soon, huh?
Yeah.
When are we going to do that?
I don't even know, man. You know, we got to, like, take...
a break.
Yeah, like
break.
at least a 2-month break on some of these challenges, you know?
Right. Build the excitement.
Build the excitement and let the stomach heal a little bit from some of this stuff, you know.
Now my biggest question is, does the stomach heal? I've read studies that the older you get, all right. Now, if you guys ever wondered, I kind of covered this in one of my episodes a little bit earlier, but when you get older, you ever wonder why, you wake up starting to get sluggish, you feel like your bones are all like, you're all stiff, and it's hard to wake up in the morning. Part of that can contribute if you have sleep apnea, that plays a big part of it. But another contributing part that I found out in studies that it can have to do with your stomach as well. Because as you grow and the different things that you eat put wear and tear on your stomach. Just like anything else on your body. Your stomach is a lining. It's an organ, but it's a lining, but it can only take so much. Just like anything. You get stabbed, that knife's gonna fucking pierce through you.
Well, that is true, yeah, but I'm worried about getting ulcers.
Now that too, and ulcers, really ulcers are pretty much like a cyst. It'll have fluid that'll be contained inside, that'll build up, and then it'll rupture, and that's what builds your ulcers. When they erupt, when they break open, that's where you start feeling that pain, like whatever. So
or you put really hot shit in there.
Yeah, so ulcers hot shit can cause ulcers. But most importantly, not just spicy stuff, but everything that you eat in everyday life, everything that you're putting down, you're swallowing, and going into your stomach puts wear and tear on your stomach. So at some point, and especially spicy stuff, because it's so acidic, it'll eventually start burning through your stomach lining. And eventually when you get older, and the studies show that, they've taken x-rays of older people's stomach, and they end up with either a thinner lining or just tiny, microscopic holes and tears and cuts in your stomach lining, which we all know in your stomach lining holds probably the most volatile and most acidic and toxic shit in your body.
Well,
and just like if you go hunting, you skin it and dress a turkey or a fish, you don't want to cut through that stomach lining,
correct?
Because then all the toxins and bad stuff contaminate the meat. Same thing with your body. That's all bile and toxins in your stomach that's breaking down your food particles to process into your upper intestines.
Then why the hell do we eat nuts? Because we don't get nothing.
Because there were we used to have other parts of our body, that used to be able to break that down even further. Our bodies back in the day, back before we even created food and started eating meat and whatnot, our bodies used to be at one point be able to break down grass and bark and tree bark and whatnot. And that's what is the most useless part of your body? What's that useless organ? Your pancreas? No, not your pancreas. Pancreas creates insulin.
Appendicitis, I know.
Appendix?
Yeah, that useless little piece of meat that on
so
the
that
intestines.
would help filter other toxins and whatnot. But because
probably was an
because our
organ.
body, because we don't eat that
Makes
anymore, it's become a useless organ in our body. So that's why if you get it removed, you can still live, you can still survive. You know, people
Gallbladder.
get it removed. Gallbladder, is that what it is?
I got mine removed. I'm still surviving.
Yeah, it's one of those organs. It's one of those organs. But eventually, and the older you eventually get, cuts and little tiny cuts and whatnot, which end up seeping those toxins into your body.
Yeah,
Which in result go into your body, into your bloodstream, and that's why when you wake up all stiff and tired or in pain, that's a result of a good contributing factor to that.
Okay. All right.
Because those toxins are getting released in your body. So that's why there's a lot of also other studies. The older you get, they tell you to watch what you eat, and eat healthier, because that way these toxins, instead of eating processed food, which is a lot more toxic than natural foods, you're not getting that extra toxin buildup and creation seeping into your body.
When did we get onto Dr. Oz?
I don't know.
That's what it seems like.
But these are according to the studies that that I've read, and the videos that I've watched, because I look into this stuff. I wonder why, and for me, I have a vitamin D deficiency too as well, so I have to force vitamin D, vitamins into me, or sit out there in the sun and soak up natural vitamin D, because a lot of people that have vitamin D deficiency, if you ever find that, you lost of memory, you forget, you put your keys down, you totally forget from 1 minute to the next, fuck, where did I put my keys? And you're looking around your whole entire house.
I say that's weed.
Well, a lot of it also has to do with vitamin D deficiency, too.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
So you D3?
I don't know what D, but just vitamin D.
Okay, all right, yeah.
All vitamin D. So, milk helps with that, but a lot of natural freaks out there like, oh, don't drink milk. Milk is bad for you. I'm like, I don't care. I don't believe in any of that stuff. I don't believe in any of that stuff. What I eat, whatever. I mean, I'm still alive.
I'm sorry.
My parents are still alive.
Yeah.
So I mean, but I think the older you get, it does play a big part. Now, going to the extreme of getting onto these diets and these keto diets and these restricted carb diets, no carb diets, or all carb diets, or whatever. My mom was a nutritionist, so I grew up eating healthily and whatnot, and I've always been taught, even just strict diets are bad in general, because your body needs different nutrients.
Yes, and
so if you're restricting your diet, you're not getting the full nutrients, and there's a big myth that people can get the same amount of proteins or the same proteins by replacing meats with nuts, and it's no, because meats have different type of proteins that your body needs that nuts cannot provide.
Right, because we don't have the organs.
Exactly. Well, not only that, but
the process of nut. The process of nut, just like you said before. We had organs that could help process stuff, and we changed
bark
it.
and grass and dirt and shit like that, and filter all that out.
Second stomach.
Yeah,
cows.
Essentially, yeah. That makes sense then. It does make sense, because cows, they eat dirt.
Yeah, they eat all that, and I think they got 7 stomachs, or they might have just 2 stomachs. I know they have.
I didn't know that.
I know they have at least 2 stomachs.
Watch that. Wait, Dave, I should probably watch what I say. Fucking Karen's watching. Wait, appendix filters, mine's gone. Fuck that hoe. Oh, I know. Damien got Facebook blocked. He got Facebook jailed.
Oh, really?
For mentioning a strain of weed or dabs he was smoking called Pi-Ho.
Oh shit!
And
really?
Somebody reported it and put him and Damien in Facebook jail. So fuck all you Karens out there.
Yeah, fuck Karen.
Just because something's called Pi-Ho doesn't make you a hot hoe. Or a pie.
Yeah.
Or a pie hoe, or a hoe for pies. It's just simply a strain of concentrate. Like, what the fuck, man? Why are people going after my influencers, man? You know, and that's the thing. Look, if you're gonna go after my influencers, go after me. Go after me. Shut me down. Not my influencers. My influencers are simply doing what I'm telling them to do. It's not their fault. Not at all. So all you Karens out there that got an issue with my influencers and want to report them or shut them down, take it up with me. Bring it up with me. Come say it to me. And then we'll see where we're at. But don't block my influencer just because he mentioned a concentrate strain.
Yeah, that's just bullshit.
That's pretty stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know. Right, I never liked anyone named Karen anyways. I've only known a few people named Karen. And the one person I do remember, her name was Karen. She was an older lady. She was really nice.
Yeah.
She was really nice. They're usually nice. I don't know why they got dubbed that name. I feel bad for all the nice Karens out there.
That is true. I don't know what.
It's just the luck of the draw. I'm sorry. That's the word they chose. And that's what's sticking. So, but yeah. Oh, man, right? Boo. Right, Jay William? Boo those Karens. Let's get Damien his page back. Get him out of Facebook jail.
How long did they give him? A week?
Hashtag justice for Damien.
How long did they give him?
I don't know. I don't think it even saying. But here's the funny thing. That it doesn't show. You know, he showed me the picture and it was like, it didn't. Like he was in jail, but it didn't. Facebook wasn't giving him a notification in the support inbox. You know, like it wasn't.
All right. Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? But all right, we're gonna take our last dab of the hour, guys, before we get out of here for the morning. We got some adulting to do today. Make sure you guys tune in with us all day, 24/7 on Mountain High 10 Radio, Mixler.com/MountainHighXRadio CO. On the Mixler app, the TuneIn app, and on your Alexa and Google devices. You tell it to tune into Mountain High 10 Radio. And make sure you guys follow us on all our social media platforms here on Facebook. Make sure you guys follow our 420 Influencing page, our Team MHX Gaming page, and follow us on Twitch at Mountain High X Radio and on YouTube at Mountain High 10 Radio. I'm liking this banger is one of those used to being hot.
Yeah.
You know, not like the old, my old one, which I'm waiting for Damien to come by and bring me a new one. But this is my temporary for now. But no, the other one was a lot more manageable. I can take,
let it cool down a little.
Cooler dabs. This one, you let it cool too much. I don't have a carb cap to be able to.
That, and it's also the thin glass too.
Yeah, well, I think it's quartz, but it's really, really thin quartz.
Yeah, so that's why.
So it doesn't retain heat as long. Why are you just staring at me? He's just staring at me.
Because I'm waiting to see what's going to happen next, you know? I can see the Packy wants you where we puked, but you even said before we did it, I'm not going to puke on these nuts. They're nuts. I'm not going to puke, and yeah.
Oh, man. Well, these are dabs. These are nuts. I don't puke on my dabs. That is my #1 rule. If I puke, I fucking catch that shit in my mouth and I swallow that shit back.
Oh, damn.
Fuck that. Oh, my God. DK1 said, Matt, you cut your hair. Yeah, you don't have the mohawk anymore. You don't have the mohawk anymore, but if you bend your head the way you had it, the way you had it was tilted. Other way. Yeah, not that far. Up a little. Now, bring your head down a little bit. Tilt it back. No, other way. Other way.
Oh, Jesus, man. What the hell, man?
I'm trying to get this corner right here to match up. Now, bring your head straight down. 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 No, your whole body. Your whole body. Right there. No. Okay, no, it just I'm starting to get the corner of that frame to look like a mohawk point on your head. Oh, man. We like to have fun here.
Yeah, definitely.
But unfortunately, that is all the time that we have for today's episode. Make sure you guys tune in with us tomorrow morning between 8 and 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, waking and baking your morning and starting your morning off right. We'll have some new topics for you, some new music as well. Shout out to everybody that's submitted their music. Make sure you guys submit your music MP3 or WAV format file to MountainHighXRadio@gmail.com. And we're also collecting MP4 music videos as well for our upcoming TV platform. Make sure you guys submit it with us here also at MountainHighXRadio@gmail.com. Matt, thank you for coming back on and talking about the Nut Challenge. We'll be looking forward to more challenges with Matt. Make sure you guys tune in. We're just going to have to start building our new Facebook page just for our, the Matt Stars challenges and whatnot. So that way we can get a community following together and maybe suggest different challenges and whatnot. Get the followers and fans involved and whatnot in our challenges. So I need an email. I have an email. I just don't like using an email because the one I have is set up for titanium nail, and I don't like smoking metal. The only metal I smoke out of is my nectar collector, and I rarely use this. You know, this is if I'm like gaming. If I'm gaming, so it just be a quick. You know, I hit it real quick and whatnot. If I'm streaming or gaming. Because you know we can't wait for Stars 5 minutes just to take it down.
That's
like,
true.
come on, Stars, ready up. What are you doing? It's like I ready up. It jumps into the match, so by the time I'm about to hit it, I'm already jumping in. I'm like, fuck. I'm trying to rush, trying to get on the game and shit. So yeah, the nectar collector really helps. But that's the only metal I smoke out of. I hate smoking metal. I hate that burnt cherry flavor.
Yeah, I don't like the metal either. That's why my nectar collector.
Yeah.
That's why my nectar collector is
glass is cleaner. Glass is cleaner. You get more fuller flavor and out of your concentrates too as well. So glass is or quartz is the way to go. So, but thank you guys so much. B-Rec tuning in. Thank you for the Stars donations. Thank you guys so much for donating your stars, supporting Mountain High 10 Radio, Sarges Wake and Bake Hour. We're trying to get to that 1,000 stars goal. I don't know how this works. All I know is how to set it up, but I've been seeing people on OBS with their stars goal posted on their video. I don't know how to set that shit up. So if anybody that knows how OBS Streamlabs and how to set that up, the stars goal, let us know. And then shit, I'll get you on here for just to say what's up on the Sarges Wake and Bake Hour, something, whatever. But we're gonna get out of here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with us. Thank you, Matt, again.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, man. This show is brought to you in part by Team MHX, Blanco Beats, Beat Snipers Productions, Team MHX Gaming, Team MHX 420 Influencing Team. Make sure you guys tune in a little bit later at 2 p.m. for Medicinal Music with Mystery, live here at MHX Studios. Also, shout out to our sponsors and partners out there, to include A. Sloan Ponds, Rocky Mountain Brewery, 719 on Live Manny and Dr. Church, Rockin' Cupcakes, Syndicate Empire Radio, The Frequency, Hellraisers Tattoos and Piercings, Shatter Batter and Wacky Tacky. And thank you, most importantly, to our viewers and listeners, like each and every single one of you, making Mountain High 10 possible. We'll see you guys next time. It's your boy, the Sarge, Matt Pritchard, Sarge's Wake and Bake Hour, Mountain High 10 Radio. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
Hello Kitty posters and
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
own life.
This is Mountain High 10 TV. It's entertainment on your screen, on your Roku and Fire Stick TV, via podcast, Apple TV, and Android TV app. Brought to you in partnership with Colorado Underground. Hey.
slipping, it's just something that you won't do. Niggas really, really, really wanna be me. I ain't tripping, I'm just doing what you can't do. I ain't tripping, I'm just being what you can't be. See me slipping, it's just something that you won't do. I ain't tripping, I don't even got a plan B. Cause I'm doing what you can't do. I'm being what you can't be. I'm doing what you can't do. I'm being what you can't be. I ain't tripping, I'm just doing what you can't do. I ain't tripping, I'm just being what you can't be. See me slipping, it's just something that you won't do. I ain't tripping, I don't even got a plan B. Ahead of my time, I be waiting a minute. And I'm all up in my bag and I ain't even finished. And I stay strapped up cause I'm handling business. Gotta keep the minds peeled when they know that you're winning. Had to cut some people off cause they don't see the vision. Had to climb up to the top just to get them to listen. Had to let the bitches work, get it out of my system. Then it's right back to work, right back to the kitchen. I'm just doing what you can't do, being what you can't be. Focused on my plan A. Annie, are you okay? Mary always with me, Molly on occasion. Every day of my life feels like vacation. When you love your job, never stop. It don't really matter what it is, cause people gon' judge, people gon' talk. It don't really matter, I ain't really tripping, bitch. I ain't tripping, I'm just doing what you can't do. I ain't tripping, I'm just being what you can't be. See me slipping, it's just something that you won't do. Niggas really, really, really wanna be me. I ain't tripping, I'm just doing what you can't do. I ain't tripping, I'm just being what you can't be. See me slipping, it's just something that you won't do. I ain't tripping, I don't even got a plan B. Cause I'm doing what you can't do. I'm being what you can't be. I'm doing what you can't do. I'm being what you can't be. I ain't tripping, I'm just doing what you can't do. I ain't tripping, I'm just being what you can't be. See me slipping, it's just something that you won't do. I ain't tripping, I don't even got a plan B.
Sour flavor, a bitch is the name of the taste, and I know that you fucking savor it. See, you're an animal, a beast, you go and play the shit, a sexual fiend. This shit ain't fresh, I know you say that shit, cause I'm the bastard that blasted you. Would you imagine I came up on Modern Warfare, but you're mad that your router's lagging? I be bitch snagging Aladdin, yeah, I'm the fucking street rat, so where you sleep at, because the shelter's where you relapse. Do, re, mi, fa, so, might get my ass kicked. Well, bitch, shut your mouth and go on and get your ass licked. The smell of baking soda and sweat is fucking tragic, cause half of you bitches today look like you were trafficked. I'm just getting graphic, you're nothing less a bashit. I'm passionate about grabbing your name and then fucking trashing it, yeah. I can scrap a bit, but why you trying to run bait? I heard your bitches fucking around and putting out to get the rent paid. We ain't the same cause you're dishing around them backhands. You think you ballin' in Gucci, but I got the stacks, fam. Your heart is icy and same with your fucking cunt wife. Claim that hitting bitches is another part of the thug life. Well, bug, I bitch, I hope your life can get better, cause there ain't nothing mankind can do to help this man get clever. Cause this is my life, my house, my time to shine out. And fuck your boyfriend cause I'm singing it right now. Said I don't play this shit, so why you take this shit? The lies you're singing sound like do, re, mi, fa, so. She said she hates this shit, so why you playing it? I can't retain this pip, so let me go. Said I don't play no shit, so why you take this shit? The lies you're singing sound like do, re, mi, fa, so. And if you hate this shit, then keep on singing it like la, so, fa, mi, like arpeggio. Sip the syrup, but nothing will fucking change. You hope you stay strung out on Xanax, cocaine, and Quaaludes. I'm the real reason that you like this, ain't you? That's why you got the noose in your hands, you tried to hang loose. We need some Grey Goose and a shot of fucking anything. The way that things been going seems that you're my fucking enemy. You got 5 guys so far up your ass, you human centipede. You might cut my dick off at the thought that you would slept with me. You call it destiny, so I had to go up and then block it. Her friends talking about the body she hides in her closet. Not dead once, she likes the pain and likes to keep conscious. The last one alive wins another round inside a contest. I'm smashing bitches on overpasses the freeways. You text me up like, God damn it, babe, I miss your sweet face. You're saying sorry so much became a cliche, so why the fuck you trying to get a number from my DJ? No Amber Rose, just a trailer trash average hoe. She trying to lead the party off by taking off all of her clothes. Yeah, she's tripping dose and been vibing with all your bros, and then she gets pissed off myself like, God damn it, I was so close. And worse to date was the lives that you could have taken, but you're fucking on his brother, then you call him out for faking. Man, shaking eyes are vacant, looking like his heart's breaking, laid on your back, playing it while you went out to shake your shit. Said, I don't play this shit, so why you take this shit? The lies you're singing sound like She said she hates this shit, so why you playing it? I can't retain this pip, so let me go. Said, I don't play no shit, so why you take this shit? The lies you're singing sound like And if you hate this shit, then keep on singing it like La So Fa Me like arpeggio.
This my farewell and this my goodbye. I'm about to sing it to you motherfuckers. Alright, said it. This my farewell and this my goodbye. I'm about to sing it to you arpeggio style. This is farewell and this is goodbye. You know that I don't give a fuck exactly how you live your life. I said that this is farewell and this is goodbye. I told a bitch, will you even go and let me go?
Said, I don't play this shit, so why you take this shit? The lies you're singing sound like She said she hates this shit, so why you playing it? I can't retain this pip, so let me go. Said, I don't play no shit, so why you take this shit? The lies you're singing sound like And if you hate this shit, then keep on singing it like La So Fa Me like arpeggios.
Do re mi fa sol la ti do ti do re mi do re la ti do.
Hello Kitty posters in China.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Moonlight.
This is Mountain High Tech TV. Entertainment on your screen, on your Roku and Fire Stick TV, via podcast, Apple TV, and Android TV app. Brought to you in partnership with Colorado Underground. Hey.
Walk a mile if you walked in my shoes, bitch, move. Yeah, you like the drip when we move, but from Denver to P-Town, put springs on there too, bitch, move. No, you can't know how I do, cause you can't walk a mile if you walked in my shoes, bitch, move. Yeah, you like the drip when we move, but from Denver to P-Town, put springs on there too, bitch, move.
I gotta chill, too much has happened in my lifetime. My pack is full, I know too much, I gotta write rhymes. I heard the streets been talking chatter, ain't that nighttime. Pussy, I done heard it all, it's running through the pipeline. Oh, you funny, huh? But they got jokes, I blow them back. Oh, you dummy, huh? But they wanna broke, okay, I throw them text. You a lick, I'm knowing that. You a bitch, so pull them back. Running, now you know it, man, it's coming, you should know it, man. I got that rubber band, now baby wanna talk sweet. I got that thunder back, little paper, don't you talk cheap. It's graduation day, little homie, won't you walk with me? The last say that you stalking me, little buddy, get the fuck off of me, I'm chillin', nigga.
No, you can't know how I do, cause you can't walk a mile if you walked in my shoes, bitch, move. Yeah, you like the drip when we move, but from Denver to P-Town, put springs on there too, bitch, move. No, you can't know how I do, cause you can't walk a mile if you walked in my shoes, bitch, move. Yeah, you like the drip when we move, but from Denver to P-Town, put springs on there too, bitch. You saying you a chopper, you chopping, but what you stopping? Cause when I stepped up on your spot, your whole squad was just calling cops, and then they scattered across the room like the roaches when you turn the lights on. Then I busted them open, making handies, 9 rounds start to bucket. Need a discussion, better get running. You could've fit these Cortez shoes, G. Cut them, better get rushing. We ain't cut right from the same strings. Running, that was coming. Now I'm forced to do the dash. See, dust them, nobody coming. Now I'm creeping around the back, G. I know you see me looking through your blinds all late at night. Now what you gonna do when I put a slug right through your spine? Then I'ma go and burn my clothes when my little bro go clean the knives. Got you wondering where my life would be if I just minded mine. I'ma chop in school, I'ma pop in move. Gotta go and get the ones who done got this dude. And if Steve won't smoke, I'ma pop him too. Gotta go and get a rise as pop-up dudes. I'ma dust him too, color truck too. I'ma send it that's running, calling tip bug too. No time, chop, gotta bust that move. Then I head straight back to the venue, bitch. Move. No, you can't know how I do, cause you can't walk a mile if you walked in my shoes, bitch, move. Yeah, you like the drip when we move, but from Denver to P-Town, put springs on there too, bitch, move. No, you can't know how I do, cause you can't walk a mile if you walked in my shoes, bitch, move. Yeah, you like the drip when we move, but from Denver to P-Town, put springs on there too, bitch, move. Bitch, move. Bitch, move.
okay. This track, I'ma go in beast mode. In the video, I have a couple freak hoes. Every single artist on the billboard right now, I'ma beat those in my street clothes. I ain't never ever really had no clean clothes. If I see you with some dog, I'ma need those. Put you on the ground, put a gun in your face. What the fuck you think God gave your knees for? Millions, I'ma need at least 4. My mama saying that I need to sleep mode. But what the fuck I need to count this sheep for when I could be sitting on the throne count green dough? That's why I'll never ever throw a free show. And it's only $10, can you please go? We can go to my house cause the heat's gone. Spend the last of the rent money recording these songs. See a baby girl with the green thong. She hot to the touch, I'ma need tones. She looking back at me saying be strong. I know you can handle this baby cause the beef long. I heard your little boyfriend made a beef song. I don't want a beef song, what I really need's bond. Cause when I'm done there's gonna be a diving team pulling you into cinder blocks out of a deep pond.
Don't you see me grind, I'm about to go harder. Get on these tracks, I'm killing, don't bother. No one is harder, feeling sauna. Grinding to stack up the dollar. I'ma go get it, go get it. I'ma go get it, go get it, go get it. I'ma go get it, go get it. I'ma go get it, go get it. I'm about to go harder.
White boy really going crunk with it. Back of the club and I'm drunk, spinning. Asking yourself how this punk winning. Me, I'm always wondering if my luck's ended. Wake up every day and I'm like, fuck living. Then I start thinking that I love breathing. Kill myself, I don't have enough reasons. Shoot your ass down like it's duck season. When you can't sleep, it's kinda tough. Dreaming every single night when you're up. Leaning, drinking this shit might have a rough ending. Like if caught me and said fuck Kenny. LOL laughing out loud at my problems. How to hide a motherfucking body in my browser. 9mm stay hidden in my trousers. Coming to steal your princess like Bowser. If you act nosy, I don't fuck with ya. Matter of fact, I'm more likely to get bucked with ya. I ain't on Snapchat, fuck pictures. Ask me why I fight, I say just because. Ride around bumping that old school shit. Knock you out the park like a Sammy Sosa hit. No bros, bitch, and I'm oh so lit. Now I finally got people telling me to go for it.
Don't you see me grind, I'm about to go harder. Get on these tracks, I'm killing, don't bother. No one is harder, feeling sauna. Grinding to stack up the dollar. I'ma go get it, go get it. I'ma go get it, go get it, go get it. I'ma go get it, go get it. I'ma go get it, go get it. I'm about to go harder.
Turn me up in the air, fellas. Shit. May God bless a child that can hold him. This ain't poker, you better learn when to fold him. This here's crack, you can ask him why I hold him. I'm deadly with the pen, I knew it when I wrote it. I'm speaking to existence, so be careful how you quote this. This here skills, you can't coach it. I'm from a different league, ain't you noticed? On the dice, I watch you roll it. I'm blackjack, nothing better than that for cheesy. Line sharp, I'm nice with the verbal. Sticks and stones, any words to hurt you. I put a beating on you. You full of it, but you ain't eating, homie. Now let that digest. And I suggest you take a rest, pull the plug on it. I know it's hard, but you ain't thugging on it. You wild out, try to max on it. You turned it up, but nothing happened on it. So what you doing, homie? Nothing. Don't worry about it, you playing with it. You gotta be here.
They won't sign us. They shit weak. They can't outrhyme us. We make beats. And they on fire. We want peace. But they won't try us. We make heat. They won't sign us. They shit weak. They can't outrhyme us. We make beats. And they on fire. We want peace. But they won't try us. The listeners.
Around here, suffocate you. Make it hard for you to breathe when you inhale the vapors. Black out, call it Darth Vader. You weak heart, need a pacemaker. I'm Def Jam like the Violator. With the cool behavior, shit get heated and cook a nigga like a rutabaga. Set the table, my minds with a sharp precision. And where I'm from, I'm a rare edition. You know, but we don't talk about it, be about it with being humble. Kings of the rings, and we throw you out like the